Well, Chet, I hope you can hear me. I don't know what the fuck's up with the my inputs, but you know what? We're gonna learn like we always do, by doing. Such is the way of things. I hope you guys are doing well today. My God, this is loud for me. What the fuck? There we go. It's a lot better. Yeah, hell yeah. There we go. Now we're cooking with cadmium. Alright, well we're back. Chat, we're back. We're back to this dating sim that every now and then surprises us by being a very competent RPG. I will probably get back to that part of the game eventually, but for now, I guess I'm just acting like an honest student. Pistol, German, hello. We are back. We are back in Animu time. That is just where we're at right now. This is where we're at today. Sunday evening, not this past Sunday, but this coming Sunday evening, we'll be linking back up with a few hours more of Disco Elysium. So I do want to knock that out. I don't like having three series open at once, so we'll come back to it. I have no idea what I was doing the last time we played. I have like genuinely no idea what the fuck I'm doing right now. That's okay. I think we were in the middle of something. Like last time. I think last time we were in the middle of something and I just quit. I just quit in the middle of whatever it was we were doing. And I was like, don't worry, I'll definitely remember to like get us back to that point before I start the stream again. I did not remember. I had no memory of this place at all. So unfortunately, that's where we're at. Yeah, dude, is Zarvak. Hello!
Oh.
You're just in time for us to watch Wraith.
You can see me? Please tell him the truth.
Don't worry. You're safe. Can you tell me what happened?
Oh, that's fun. So, despite being like a fucking, obviously garbage remake of Ghost, I will say that the music on this video is from Catherine, which makes me happy.
Oh.
Shit, I'm kinder. Apparently not that fucking kind, but like, kind-ish. Oh, man. What the fuck are you talking about? I actually have no idea, please. Oh, yeah, that's right. Your fucking Twitter, like your Tumblr blog that you think is going to help us win the people of Japan over to our ways. We'll prove our justice one upvote at a time or
special
whatever.
activities.
I don't know what they have.
Oops. Sorry about that. I haven't been getting a lot of sleep lately. I've been staying up managing the fan site all night. Every night. I think it's called PR.
What the fuck?
You want to know more?
Thank you, Zerveg. I will go. I will go. I will probably not fight because Persona does not like to let you do that very often. But when I do fight, which may be like next week at this rate, I will win.
That's why I've started a blog for posts from people you guys saved. While filtering out the hate, we need the Phantom Thieves to be seen in the proper light if we want to make the name popular, right?
What in the fuck are you doing?
Of course it is! I mean, you guys are bringing rotten adults like Kamoshida to justice. How could I not be on board with that? So, actually,
I would give anything for you to fuck off right now.
I want to know how he... Don't worry, I'm not gonna ask. It wouldn't be any fun if you just up and told me. After all, the Phantom Thieves have a reputation for being secretive. I wish I could be more like you guys somehow. But I'll still be here to draw attention to the stuff. I'm gonna use my fan site to promote. Your popularity is gonna be at my mercy. Or, my fingertips. It's like I'll be your strategic image management representative, so to speak.
Man. The more he says, the more I fucking hate this guy. Cool.
I knew you'd. Anyway, I'm gonna do everything I can to make sure
sorry,
that
you
title's
actually
more than
enjoyed that.
just
I
for
should have
show.
said something else. Anything else. I'm just glad they have a gold motorcycle
Managing
with
the
gold
Phantom's
chains in the
reputation
corner
is
of the
tiring
diner.
work. The forum gets all sorts of weird posts, including tons of things unrelated to reforming society.
Yeah, German, it's happening. Well, long as Pistol, I appreciate you lurking. Not shit's happening right now, so you ain't really missing out. As for the rest of everyone else, thanks for hanging out. I'm not sure why you're doing it,
All the trash.
but God, am I glad you are. I'd play this either way, but glad you're here.
Speaking of which, I've actually already found some worthwhile info about our very own school.
I would bet dollars to donuts that ain't true, but lay it on me.
Our quest to boost your popularity can start close to home. I'll give it my all.
Fuck off, dude. This is... Hello, Cookie. It's like a stream of consciousness, Maddox. Yeah, I don't think it's a stream of, like, inequality, but it's happening. Also, Tyler German, this guy really wants to be, like... This is the kind of guy who walks up to girls and tells them he's a social media influencer for a brand. He doesn't have that, like... He'll walk up and be like, hey, baby. You like Ray-Ban? I'm a social media influencer for Ray-Ban. Alright, but like, what do you actually do? I'm a cook at Denny's, right? But I'm going places. I'm at 2,000 followers right now. Tomorrow, you never know. What up, Jack? It is happening. Sarvek, you're painting minis, Sarvek? What are you painting? I like how every time I stream, it's immediately like, oh, someone's painting something? Tell me more.
Working myself, though.
Oh, man. Cookie, I'm glad you're feeling better. Feeling a lot better, even if it ain't perfect. 80% back sounds pretty good comparatively. Like, I know you said it's a little bit better, but any improvement's a big improvement, in my opinion.
Man, I'm exhausted.
Free Blades. I'll admit, I don't know that one. I play a ton of fucking miniatures games, and I don't know that one. I hope it's fun.
See you later.
Yeah. Good luck, crazy guy. I guess we're friends. I don't want to be his friend, chat. But actually, so this is where I have to break the saddest news to you. I have to be that piece of shit's friend. I really don't like Mishima very much, right?
Well then.
I don't want to be Mishima's friend. I'm not a big fan of Mishima. Hate to spoil that for you. Oh shit, I could become friends with Sojiro. Do I progress myself as a person or hang out with Coffee Dad? I'm gonna hang out with Coffee Dad. He seems cool. I'm gonna look it up, Sarvek. I'm gonna fucking look it up. I love a good campaign system, and I don't need any encouragement to pick up yet another miniature system. Yeah, Bean Juicer Dad? I think so too, Jack. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, lay it on me, Sojiro. Fuck yeah, I'm gonna help the chief out.
Well,
Diggs is present. And low, he screams. He's a big fan of bean juicing, Dad. I'm pretty sure of that. I have no idea what you said. I'm gonna be honest with you. What did you say to me? Alright. Hell yeah. Tell me about them coffee making. Tell me about it. I don't need your help with the ladies. I feel like you don't know anyone this time, in this year, this decade actually. Based solely on the way you interact with the world, it's not very likely you know many of them. I love this. This lady is like, I order the same meal every time I come because of how good it is. And I'm like, listen lady, everyone does that. You ain't special. Also, I don't think that the animators for this game wanted to put any more effort into this game than they had to, truthfully. So they did one plate of curry and one steaming cup, and we're like, that's what's on the plate, baby. That's what's on the plate every day for every customer.
Whoa.
Cheerful elderly man. Doesn't look very elderly. Or very cheerful, if I'm honest with you. I really feel like you could have just said man, and that would probably been more accurate. Honestly, Cookie, giving people faces in this game is not their problem. They give people faces all the time. Unfortunately, most of the time, they just look like cheerful elderly man. I'll have to check out the stream sometime and see these miniatures in question, or you can just at me at this point. It really makes as much difference to me. I will see them. I will. Either way, I'm gonna look the game up because I'm interested. But you know, they don't put a lot of effort into faces. They don't have to. So honestly, this person's face we're talking to now very likely looks very much like that woman would have had we actually seen her face. Man, this guy comes in here and immediately talks shit.
Jeez.
That's how I feel. Considering that's the only voice line that I'm having this cool moment with my dad. That's the only voice line they bothered giving him. What was that asshole? Oh, okay, cool. I want the ladies to love me. Alright, Dad. Lay that bean knowledge on me. Everyone knows you can fascinate a lady with a fine cup of well-juiced bean.
Well.
Oh my god! I'm considerate! I might even begin considering the feelings of others when I act. I don't know if I'd count on that or not, but I could! It could happen, chat. I might learn. I might get better at talking to human beings and becoming kind. Well, yeah, hey, Mom, that's what I'm saying, but like, the ox exists, right? Den of cheerful elderly men, is that what we are, Deck? And the auxiliary just come in and it's a bunch of like ostentatiously cheerful folks, and we're like, when I was born in 71. I'm sorry, I said 71, I'm gonna say 51. 71's not that old. Younger my father. But yeah, be like, either way, my point remains. Just be like, come inside and see what we do here. But yeah, seriously, I figured he was in the ox. What do you want? You can get in there. You can at me. I don't bite. I probably don't even talk shit about miniatures. Mesmer messaged me all the time and is like, hey, check out these miniatures, and I usually have nothing to say. but I'm always grateful that people remember that I play every fucking thing. If I painted everything, you guys would see me in the Merrick Workshop more. But I don't, and so you won't. Cool, I got it. Oh no, Dad, you called... Yeah, I was gonna say, wait, Father, you've called a guy's cell phone. You've broken your own rule. Father, no. I did not expect this weakness in you. It's always a sad day when you see yourself losing faith in the ideals of your parent.
What?
It's moments like this that inspire growth in us, though. Honestly, I wish I... Oh, wait. Yeah, I know the one you're talking about. I know the one you're talking about. I wish I knew that number, too. Best Wednesday of a month ago. And, Dux, you can just reach... You know you can reach out to me anytime. That's funny. But yeah, Zarvak, I wish I had like... That's something we should do in the Ox one night. For those of you who are like listening to do miniature stuff in there, I know the time zones are pretty borked because of where everyone's at. But if we could get together and just have like a hobby sesh for a few hours and just get some folks working, that'd be kind of fun. We do that in the Legion sometimes, and I don't ever attend them because unfortunately they're like midnight my time, so I just never do. But one day, add that to the list of shit I say I'm gonna do one day and we'll never have fucking time for. But I am hoping to change that in time. Oh man, I remember the gist of the quote though, Cookie.
Seems pretty rough.
It is something to the effect of, I am smart, I am handsome, I am kind and considerate, but I'm dumb as a son of a bitch. It's something to that effect, if I remember correctly. I know the exact one you're talking about. I wish I knew what the fuck it was. Oh well. We had a list, but it is not. We've grown past it. But I think you should determine a rough idea if you determine where we stopped updating the list in supporters table, and just kind of you can get a rough postulation based on what the. Ooh, sorry, I had to put a cat. She approached. No problem. You can like get a rough approximation rather from like where we stopped updating it and where we are now. It wouldn't help very much because it's probably like the difference between like 100 and 179, but it sure beats the hell out of searching through 200 of them, doesn't it? So close. So close. I'm pretty sure it's in October, if that helps at all. It probably doesn't. But it could help. Because I haven't played this but like once since I came back from out of town. Because I've had other streams going on and stuff. So like, yeah, it's going to be like in October. You know, how much help that is, but it is true. So what's up, Ann? You over here dying?
Actually, I've been having this feeling that someone's watching me.
Well, yeah, probably because you stand out like a sore thumb, dude, but like...
No,
it
can't be. Oh, maybe I just can't shake off the feeling of infiltrating a palace.
Listen, I admire that sense of, oh, there's a word for that. Blast. It left me immediately. Oh, what is that? But it's, damn. And the thing. My family's so good at it. I'll think of the word in like 5 minutes. It means when you do mental gymnastics, what to achieve and to convince yourself of one thing when the obviousness of the situation is staring you in the face. I can't actually remember the word for it right now, but I'm sure I'll come back to it.
At the palace, we're always cautious of not being noticed, you know?
Sometimes I'm good with words. Sometimes I ain't.
So it has to be my imagination. Yeah.
Holy shit. Y'all are just doing it. Yeah, Squid gets quoted a lot. I don't know. Man says some wild shit. Ain't nothing for it. Fuck yeah, I love text conversations with my friends in the middle of class. Sorry, I actually think the cell phone conversations are probably my least favorite part of this game, honestly, because it just kind of feels like they're just like slamming, like they're just slamming pointless conversation at me, which I guess mostly is what cell phones are used for primarily, but like, you know, damn. Alright, cool.
Yep.
We got some missions to do later. I'll do them eventually.
Let's go!
Let's go.
All right.
I'm gonna fuck off. I don't actually want to do that until I have to. I need to read things. Ryuji, Takumi. Alright, my options are hang out with Ryuji or Takumi. I know what I'd rather do. And so I will. Ryuji, you haven't violated any ethics that I know of recently. What you up to today, brother?
Yo.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's roll with him. Let's go somewhere fun. It'll be sick. Let's go to that noodle shop. I got enough money.
Let's go. Whoa.
Just a nice outstanding quote. Who was that? Is that Fries? Yeah. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Animating eating noodles is hard, but putting slurping sounds on a black screen, easy. Hell yeah.
Right?
Fuck yeah. Let's eat this noodle and get the fuck out of here, dude.
Hey. Yeah.
Dux, are you corrupting the chat into some kind of awkward gambling ring right now? Yeah, fuck it. I'll study with Anne. Lord knows she needs the help. Oh yeah, dude. I understand questions. Fuck yeah. I'm still stupid as fuck. Nothing has changed.
That's not it.
No matter how much I study, I remain ignorant of even the most basic concepts. The most basic precepts of human knowledge are beyond my grasp at all
Looks like
times.
you're attending school seriously.
It looks like they'd rather giving you voice lines for this conversation.
You also seem pretty close with Takamaki-san if you're both coming to school together.
It's pretty close to her name, anyway.
You just transferred here, though. I guess you two really click.
I mean, yeah, you can get in on it too if you want. Anyway.
I see. You seemed a lot closer than that yesterday morning. I heard she was a victim of Mr. Kamoshida. But was that all there was to it? Either way, closer inspection should clear everything up. Goodbye.
Alright, chat, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of lesson on social etiquette. Don't ever talk to another human being that way. It's just fucking weird, don't do it. It's been my lesson. Just, if you want to know how to talk to another person and not sound like a huge fucking asshole, just whatever fucking Makoto says to you, just say something that doesn't sound anything remotely like it. And you probably won't come off as a pompous dickhead. You might, but it won't be because you didn't try.
Well, shall we begin?
Oh shit.
Do you know the answer?
Yeah, fucking, of course I do. Everyone knows the time period Yoshitsune was active in. I have no fucking idea. Hey, there it is, Cookie. Fantastic. I love it. It was the last week of October. I knew it would be. Blue Gentleman, I don't know, shit your pants or something. You can't come off with any kind of pomposity if your ass is just full, if like your trousers are just full of shit, right? Like, at that point, it would just be comical to try, and you wouldn't try anymore because you've lost all face with that person you're interacting with. If you don't want to do that on account of the fact that you might have to drive home later, I recommend just pulling something out of your pocket, typically an unwrapped piece of food, and then consuming that, and talk about the last thing you watched on television. I know it may not fit the conversational schema, but I promise it'll really bring you down in their eyes, and that'll really help because it'll keep you humble. Also, it'll probably taste like lint. So, you know, can't go wrong. That's all the advice I can give you. Jack, I don't think that's right. I feel like that's not even an answer. Yeah, Mad Dogs, humble's easy for me because there's another human being in this house who makes sure that I know the exact limitations of my understanding at all times. But mostly by testing them. But you know, that's okay. We all get there sometimes. For real though, I have no fucking idea when Yoshitsune was active, right? I know roughly who Yoshitsune was, and that's about it. Fuck. Why couldn't you have given me words I know? Alright. I'm just gonna go to the old-fashioned D3 method. If I don't know what to do, let me find a D6. It's the only way I'm actually... Hang on, I gotta find a D6. It's the only way I ever do these things. Alright. Fuck it. Oh... 1 to 2, Mumarachi, you get the idea. 3-4, Kamakura, and 5-6, Heian. Because I honestly have no fucking idea. Okay. Let's see it. Alright, well. So be it. One. Let's do it. No, absolutely not. I have no idea. I tried, Jet. Roll a D9? Yeah, I don't have that particular polyhedron in hand. I found a D6 under my desk. The Hayen? Well, I would never have known that if I'm honest with you. I don't know shit. The quote says it all.
What are your thoughts?
Alright, what we got? Oh, Jesus. You want to hang out with me? Alright, let's do it. Oh. Oh, where the fuck are we? Ah, yes, my favorite stores. Hold on. We're gonna hang out with Anne, but first we gotta read these store names. Body Shop. Leather Kids. I gotta tell you, I don't like the kids is capitalized. Why the fuck is it Leather Kids? I hate that. It's all... why is it purses? Why is it leather... Oh no. I don't ever want to shop at the Leather Kids store. Trillion Carat? Alright, hold on. What, carat's like a measurement of like the size of a diamond, right? Is that right? I'm pretty sure. Because like if you get like a 1 carat diamond, it's pretty fucking big by most people's standards. So Trillion Carat. It's like a bowling ball. Can I buy a bowling ball of cubic zirconia in here? I'm fascinated. That shit would probably unironically be like much bigger than I think it is too. I don't know. I actually have no idea. 37 degrees, 37 Dimin Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I also just know that shit is probably pretty damn warm, right? Also, it's for men. So this is the men's hot store. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Cookie. I don't use those units of measurement, so like I don't measure shit centigrade, so I have no idea. Thank you. So yeah, 100 degrees. I guess that makes sense. Like, you know, I guess like, you know, there's a lot of plays you can make with just like the figure 100. It's very round. Why is the guy at the counter dressed like Johnny from Catherine? But yeah, that's pretty fun. I still have no idea how big a Trillion Carats is, but I hope it's fucking colossal. Soul Mart, well, I just sell shoe soles. That's pretty straightforward. Problem Child. I'm buying everything from Problem Child from now on. We got Surikami Diamond. That's just like a Japanese name. That isn't funny. Hyacinths. Okay. I think it's an actual business name. You can buy lighters. This place sells nothing but lighters. Ignore the fucking belts. This place is a lighter shop. Umbrellas, they don't have a name. I don't speak Japanese. Sports shop. Okay. The deli closed down. I don't know. I think we're out of funny names already, which is a real shame, because I got excited when I saw Leather Kids. Lovely Melody, bleh. Yeah, alright. Beauty Feet. I thought we were done, but we still had Beauty Feet. I get that it's a shoe store, but I love the font. I love the name. Beauty Feet is phenomenal, but I ain't got shit on Leather Kids, I gotta tell you, or Body Chop. This is just me playing, like, this is just the store that I live in when I play, fucking, Bohemian Bean Banditry. Alright, lady, let's fucking do it. I've seen all this fucking funny face. I've seen this fucking, everything this terrible mall has to offer. Yeah, see, I wasn't paying attention, Chad. She just told me it was 100, and I was like, yeah, it's friends. That seems pretty cool. There's probably, like, some play there with, like, wordplay. I couldn't figure it out. special leather for children. Yeah, I don't know about that. Alright, I'm gonna figure out how big 100 carats, sorry, a trillion carats is too, while this conversation with a depressed woman with very little between her ears happens. Yeah, tell me about your problems. Yeah, fuck yeah, I'll definitely hang out with her. Why not? What up, Digi? I got to figure out how big a trillion carats is. Alright, let's see, how big is a carat? First. This is really important stuff I'm figuring out here. Alright, so it's 200 milligrams, right? So 200 milligrams, alright, easy. Alright, sure. That seems simple, so we just do 200 milligrams. Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah. So that times a trillion. This seems simple. I'm gonna get some terrible exponent number, ain't I? That's okay. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, so that didn't go well. I've been distracted by this stupid math problem. Okay. That would actually help me a lot more if you just changed it that way. Yeah, okay, let's convert this shit differently. Look, Chad, I know I'm distracted and I apologize, but this is sort of important to me. It's not important to me at all. What the fuck is that? Oh, wait, that makes more sense. Never mind. There we go. That makes an infinite amount more sense than whatever I was fucking doing before. 1 carat, 6.5 millimeters. Now that's a number I can fucking comprehend. So a trillion millimeters. So really, so a millimeter is 1/1000th of a meter. So it's just a trillion divided by 1,000. Okay. Easy. Alright, so it's like a, yeah, it's casual. It's like thousands, millions. It's just like a billion meters, right? Okay. Okay, cool. So now I need to determine. Shit, I can't read you right now. I've got one monitor. I'm doing math. I apologize. Just hang tight for me. Alright. Yeah, sure. Alright, yeah, so 1/12 approximately the diameter of the Earth. Alright, cool. So we've determined big as fuck. Alright, you stepped out of the desert bus in time for me to be bad at math. Don't worry about it. Yeah, no, it's fine. See, Cookie Mama, that makes sense. There'd be a cut of diamond. But it doesn't say the trillion cut. It just says, like, trillion carat. Which definitely seems like a... Which is very possibly like a mistranslation because it's a Japanese game. But I'm over here like, that's a lot of carats. And now I understand how big those are, approximately. I now understand how little I actually knew to begin with. Point I figured out is that shit's fucking colossal. My initial bowling ball based estimate was way too low. Yes. We show Anne kindness.
Hey.
To prove that I have definitely learned how to be considerate since the last time we looked at the star telling people how good I am at communication. It's not very good, Chad. It never has been. Kamoshida's a real dickhead.
But...
With the rape and such. Don't fucking defend him. No, I really don't remember the last time I've even spoken to you, Anne. Oh, that's right, when I stalked you through the fucking subway tunnels on the street. That's right. When I chased women through the subway tunnels. Ah, yes. And please, you feeling alone and scared while being chased through the tunnels was not what I had in mind. But it is a fun byproduct.
Thanks.
I couldn't ignore you. The game wouldn't let me. No, I'm not. In fact, I'm only 1/5 of my kindness. Oh, man.
Hey.
Oh no, I just realized something, Chad. I think I'm gonna make a bond with this person, which means we're gonna have a temporal dilation momentarily. Oh, that feels a little too forward. I'll help. That's a little more general.
Thanks.
Oh, apparently that was the right answer. What the fuck? Oh. Okay, cool. Never mind. We already had the bond. Thank goodness.
All right.
I was just like, I was bracing for it. I was bracing for fucking impact. I was like, I'm ready. Oh, you are a treasure. Like a 14 IQ treasure. God damn it, Jack. Yeah, pretty much, Mercury. You understand how it is. We don't, in imperial measurement, we don't like use real measurements. Like, you know, they would do things like cubic meters to determine how large or small something is in a 3D space. We're over here like, I don't know, that shit's like 6 washing machines, bro. It's big as fuck. Good luck on the desert bus. Oh Lord. That hole's big enough to sell a car. God dang right it is, Sarbeck. Dude, Cookie, I was giving like football field based measurements while I was playing Bean Bandit, right? I was over there like, what's that? Like 2 miles? Well, hell, that ain't but like a dozen football fields. Which is also thoroughly incorrect, but really funny to do. Oh man. Yeah, man. Of course, I'll back you up. You ain't got no worries. Man, this lady likes everything I say. I ain't even like really reading half the shit she says. I just pick whatever sounds like a vapid and unintelligent person would need to hear if they had, say, I don't know, no self-esteem. All right, I gotta go hang out with Ryuji. I've learned that I don't know shit. I'm gonna go study some more. I'm coming, Ryuji. We will study, and maybe I will unstupid myself a little quicker. Alright, try starting over, man. That's what I do when I don't know shit. Please, please, please. Yes! Haha! I am learned! Observe, chat, I have learned.
All right.
You motherfuckers are done now. I know something.
Wanna head back?
Oh, Lord. Distance using hours. Correct. Correct, Chris. That is how we will determine how far one can go in that amount of time. It's pretty straightforward, I think. Like a light year, right? It's the amount of distance light would travel in a year. It's pretty straightforward, I think. Ah, spectacular. Well, yeah, Chris. It is about a half an hour away. And you just plug in the most likely method by which one would travel that distance, calculating the approximate amount of time you'd have to spend traveling at the average speed people travel at towards that direction. Saying all that takes a long time. Just saying it's 30 minutes away. That ain't so hard. You assume people drive like you do, because if they don't drive like you do, well, you just cuss them out and tell them how bad they are at driving. Some kind of blind, backwards, elderly dog would drive like they do if they don't drive like you do. Obviously. So naturally, assuming that they must drive like a sane, reasonable person, i.e. you would, on the road, not like, some kind of backwards troglodyte like everybody else on the road does, then naturally, it would only take them 30 minutes traveling in the correct direction, at the obviously correct speed, to reach that location. You ain't gotta worry so much about things like that. Wait, what? What in the fuck are we doing tomorrow? Hold on, I wasn't paying no attention. A school assembly? Alright, fuck it.
Seems pretty rough.
Just gotta give her beans. Damn right, Chris. Damn right.
Well, shall we begin?
You've made a classic mistake, Zarvak. You're messing with a bohemian when the beans are on the line. It's the most classic mistake you can make. Yeah, Calm King, I'm not well pleased with it either. Oh fuck, it's this guy again, son of a bitch! That was Yoshitsune.
Ooh, we can do this!
I actually know that guy. Oh god, why was he a hero? Oh fuck, who the fuck was his brother? I have no fucking idea. What in the goddamn? This wasn't part of the story. This is actually something I hated in real school, right, chat? When, you would study the shit out of something all week, and then the test is you'd be studying, Isaac Newton, right? And so you'd understand Newtonian physics roughly, right? Or, the laws of fucking motion roughly, right? And then you get to the test and they'd be like, Isaac Newton had a brother who was 17 when he got AIDS. What was his name and who was the girl he got it from? It's just some fucking baffling off-the-wall thing? I fucking hate this. This is my biggest pet peeve in education. I know that some of y'all out there are educators, and if you do this, I hope your knees get replaced by some kind of vacuous gelatin. It's fucking awful, man. Why on earth would you do this? And don't say, 'cause the state says I have to. No. It's not an excuse. Some Thomas Jefferson wisdom for you. If you know the government's wrong, your situation's wrong at the point of the government, fix it for yourself. Don't make other people suffer because you're a slave to them. Jesus. I fucking hate that shit. I remember what I was talking about before. Oh yeah, Yoshitsune's brother. Do we actually know who that was? Because I wasn't paying any attention to this part. I thought, like, if I just knew the answers, I'd be fine. That was my fucking mistake. I don't know who in the goddamn he was. This shit pisses me off. What are these names? Who are these people? Alright, Fujiwara. No, I don't know who any of these people are. Minamoto. That's pretty close to a name that sounds Japanese, right? Like, these are all Japanese names. I have no fucking idea, dude. I'm guessing. Where's my dice? Minamoto sounds right because it's like the one that sounds like I'd have heard it somewhere from someone, but I don't know. Oh, where the fuck did my D6 go? I threw it back in the floor, didn't I? Son of a bitch. Alright. Classic rules, top to bottom, D3 system. Y'all know the drill. Wait, what? Is that real, Pistol? Is it the answer you don't know always C? What? Like, is that like your personal rule, or is that like a Persona thing? I'm gonna roll the dice. I don't know that. Oh my god. Civic advice to your fellow vehicle driver? It is your civic duty. Jack, it's important. Oh man. I don't know it. Mercury, do you know his favorite pastry? If this is gonna be a joke, I really want to hear it. If not, then I am actually interested. Oh man. Pistol, I don't trust you, man. Alright, for real. C on Scantron for best results. I'm getting a lot of C. We're gonna go C because I even rolled the dice. We're gonna go C because chat says C. Oh fuck, it was him! Okay, so Yoshitsune worked for Yorimoto. He did a bunch for his brother, but then they ended up coming into conflict, and when they had to oppose each other... Well, right, it's gotta be Yoshitsune 1, right? Otherwise he wouldn't be, like, important. I don't know if that's true or not. At least I hope so. But I don't know. I don't know this. I don't know Japanese history. Alright, chat, you got any input, or am I gonna roll the die? Yeah, but like that makes the most sense, Calm Skink, but I don't know. And going with my gut means rolling a d6 and letting fate take the wheel. Alright. Go with my gut, huh? Let's do it. Yorimoto won. By the dice. Yoritomo? I said his name wrong the whole fucking time, didn't I? And it's Yoritomo. Alright, so dice says this. Gut says, like, my initial answer is this. I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Pistol. That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, Eastern history is a little wild because you get into like people who are like, they're heroes because they had their head cut off instead of winning. And it's like, why? Why does that make him a hero? I don't have the context for this. Alright, fuck it. We're gonna go further. We're gonna take this dice rolling mechanic further. 3 down. We go with my gut answer that he's a hero because he fucking won. 4 up. He lost, and that made him the hero. Let's do it. It's 5. What? What? He's a hero because he committed suicide? God damn this game. Alright. Alright. Alright, chap. Some 4chan shit right there. Alright. Let's do it. Yeah, don't worry, Kat. I'm baffled by this too. Don't worry about it. The week, bro. Please? Please. Please be obvious this time. Please be obvious. I give up. This sucks. Why didn't you just say an underdog then? Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not good at Japanese history, Chad. I've learned that I don't know shit about this game. Or anyone have it. Oh my lord. Yeah. Whatever.
Yep.
I should have known that he would he would be a hero because he committed suicide hard enough. How aggressively Japanese in history. Oh my god. That shouldn't have made me laugh nearly as hard as it did. But that tickled me, I'll be the first to say. Yo, Chris, in the future I'm doing that. I am bouncing it off my guts and just seeing what it does with it. Oh, they're very... Yeah, I'm a high school criminal, but I'm very bad at tests. Yeah. Cognition, right? Cognitive dissonance! That's the words I couldn't think of earlier when this bitch was trying to tell me that she thought she was, like, her being stalked was somehow related to, like, a heist we pulled 6 weeks ago or something. That's the phrase I was trying to think of. Thank you, chat. Oh, not chat, but, game.
Ooh, we can do this.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be cognition because I do know this game loves to shove, like, anything roughly related to the plot at you super hard. So that one was kind of obvious. Which of the following maps can you paint without any adjacent areas being the same color? I think it's like all of them. Like, it's 4-color theorem, right? Yeah, actually, German. I'm serious. I have no idea. Like, I'm guessing and rolling dice. But like 4-color theorem, I do know, right? Like, you actually can color any. With 4 colors, you can color roughly any pattern without them repeating approximately. I think. I'm not super sure on that. But I think that's correct.
Ooh, we can do this.
It's also C again. Yeah, Pistol. I just said that. Yeah, it's also C again.
Okay, class, let's get started.
Yeah, okay, Miss Juno. We'll do it. The book, The Malefactor as the chief factor in progress of the human race. That was like the Devil's Dictionary. I remember that. Because, like, we were guessing, we rolled a dice for that one, too. It's the only one I remember. I remember the clatter of the D6 on my desk. And that's how I know things. I have, like, audio cues in my memory. So mysterious and seductive, one typical achievement is... That's a femme fatale, baby.
Ooh, we can do this.
Look at that! Things we actually fucking studied coming up on the test. Wild, right? Oh, man. I don't know why I'm getting so excited about this. Like, this is my fucking high school exams. I'm over here, like, hype as shit. Like, I'm so fucking smart. I am not. I had a whole dice-flavored panic attack not 5 minutes ago because I didn't understand that Yoshitsune's and Seppuku was probably, like, the most important event in that particular era of Japanese history, and I have no context for it.
Ever since that specific incident, many of you have voiced concerns that I could not bear to
Pizza
ignore.
Stone Seat. Were the concerns where the rest of your, like, upper body went? Namely the neck region? And why you always stand so fucking rigidly? Those are concerns that I have. Are you okay? Are you like a marionette? Are you like, are you like one of those, like, pipe cleaner dummies that's just rigidly standing up there?
We believe the mental health of our student body is absolutely vital, so we've acquired the services of a therapist.
Is he a good therapist? Because otherwise this conversation ranges wildly. On one hand, we can already tell you're not in America because you give a rat's hole hairy ass about your students' mental health. Alternatively, just throwing an untested therapist at the problem is a very American thing to do. So, it's 6 up and half a dozen down, right?
The floor is yours, Doctor.
What do you have? A pantheon of different issues that require many, many months of intense therapy to fully understand and work through in a healthy manner? And there's what, 300 of you? Yeah, I hired this one guy. He'll cover it. Mister, I can't button my coat. No, he cannot. He wears it open. Oh, he's gorgeous. Carefree schoolgirl. That's the look of a beautiful man right there. You can tell by the fact that his tie isn't aligned correctly. Also, is that a stethoscope? Or what's the red line? I guess it's a stethoscope. And if it's a stethoscope... Wait, hold on. Why would it be a stethoscope? It's gotta be like his headphones, right? Because this man's a therapist. Jesus. This guy... Also, yeah, that guy couldn't button his coat, largely. Because, not just because he's obviously like, haha, he's rotund. But also just... It's really splayed at the bottom. It's fascinating. On the bright side, he finds the widest pants in Japan. Probably buys them, like, wholesale.
Whoa, his voice is sexy.
Is that right?
My name is...
Hey, Chet. Is his voice sexy?
Huh?
I actually have no idea. I have no concept of these things. Please tell me.
My name is Takuto Maruki. Thank you for welcoming me to your school. No need to be formal with me, though. I'm just here to counsel anyone who's interested. You can even call me Doc, if that would help you feel more comfortable.
I'm instantly reassured by calling you by a name that isn't yours.
I guess I'm not really any good for helping with money problems. Thank you, Dr. Maruki.
Yeah, this is inspiring confidence in me already, Chet. This right here, this is a guy who knows what's what. That's a doctor what's going places.
Yo.
Cookie, I get it, right? I get your concern there's not shit you can do. I get it, right? Like, that's the thing, is I'm very harsh on it, but it ain't just you. And it ain't just, like, schools, and it ain't just teachers, and it ain't... It's a big problem. There's more problems than there are people trying to fix problems. Well, that's not fair. There's more problems than there are competent and capable people trying to address those problems. There's more problems than there are people trying to fix those problems for themselves. There's more problems in any given individual than they'll ever be able to address in an actual competent manner, typically in their lifetime. I'm not holding anyone accountable for that. I'm harsh. I'm harsher because of like my own personal experiences than I am for any other reason. I think that I've seen like what the shittiest versions of people trying to help for a long time, and I just take that out like on the system at large. But I don't think it's fair, and I'm not going to tell you it is fair, but I am going to tell you that I'm going to keep doing it. Consider that one of my problems.
You ever expect this place to actually give a shit about our mental health?
Well, no, considering they covered up the consecutive rapes and suicide attempt. No, I don't think they do. I feel like this is plot motivated, but let's do it. Let's keep going.
Well, our school's made national news. Maybe they figured they'd look even worse if they didn't do anything for us.
She complimented Hut's voice. That's funny. But yeah, so, like I said, Kiki, it's less of an attack and more of just a harsh judgment from someone who is blessedly removed from it these days. But, you know, we've still got so far to go that, like, and there's so little that people in the position can actually do. I don't exactly consider myself anything less than cynical about it.
And Dr. what's his name?
Maruki.
Yeah, wasn't that guy just basically clowning it up on stage? You really think he'll do us any good?
Well, no, but that's not because he isn't gonna try, it's because I've met you.
Ryuji.
Hey there. Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san, right?
Wow.
And that must make you.
Toaster-kun, goddamn right.
How do you know our names?
Well, I was informed of certain students before beginning my tenure here. Those that had, previous interactions with Mr. Kamoshida.
Fucking A right, you did.
It must
Everyone
have been
knows I'm the
especially
best.
tough for you after having just transferred here.
No, it wasn't tough at all. I beat his ass in less than 2 weeks. No, it's fucking dope.
You're quite the tough youngster. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Bro, there's gotta be like 10 years between us at most.
So, what do you want with us?
Ah, yes, I'd forgotten.
Yeah, actually, German, he showed up and was like, you three, the outsiders in this school that have been bullied, one because she looks like she's from Germany, the other guy who wears the different shirt, and you are a criminal. You have met all of my statistical likelihoods for needing counseling for reasons unrelated to the Kamoshida incident.
I know I already offered my services to the student body earlier, but would you three be interested in counseling?
Nope, not at all.
Perfect.
Huh?
What do you mean, huh?
How's that surprising?
Yeah, exactly. Ryuji, hold on. You're becoming my favorite character double fast. Go quick, go on. Say more words.
You were just a touch more emphatic about it than I'd expected.
A single psychologist. That's what I said, Skink.
Ah, but if you come to my office, you can have free snacks.
Wow. What are we, fucking 6?
All you can eat. Would be nice, but there's still plenty to be had.
Tell me more of these snacks.
Hey, don't fall for that.
Who's falling for anything? This man's offering snacks.
To be frank, I've been explicitly ordered to provide counseling to the students directly involved with Mr. Kamoshida.
Well, I've got great news. Anne is standing right here, and there was nobody except for Shiho who was more involved with Mr. Kamoshida, but she took a bit of a fall earlier. So, unfortunately, all you got's her.
It's in the school's interests. For its students.
Jack, I can genuinely say I don't want to know. Unfortunately, due to a D&D campaign several years ago, set in 3.5, in the Star Wars universe, we spent a lot of time on Wikipedia, and I learned more about that particular subject than I'll ever want to know again.
Ah, the school's interest, huh?
The school's interest. Yeah, man, he is very frank.
I know that asking you to be open with a complete stranger like myself is a lot.
Not for the reasons you think, but yes.
Making this mandatory wouldn't do you any good either. Might as well turn it into a worthwhile experience.
You know, I don't think this is terribly worthwhile, but y'all hit me with it.
Ooh, I know. If you attend my counseling sessions, I'll teach you different ways to improve your mental acuity. Like ways to hone your concentration before exams, or not getting nervous on dates. How's that sound?
Yeah. I don't know about that. I can genuinely say I don't know about that, but I am making good use of the auto-scroll feature to put red on this Flamin' Rust tank.
All right, enough with the snacks.
Yeah, actually, though. Fuck off with the snacks.
So, which way are you leaning?
Oh, wow. What big choices I have, chat. How many ways, a myriad ways I can change the story with my choices right now. Honestly, I do like them snacks, though. Hit me with them, brother. I could go for some right now. I made the mistake of eating lunch at this local Italian place, and I ordered a pasta. I ate a lot of pasta, Chad. If you noticed, it's like the last 3 times I've streamed, I've been like, actually, I had spaghetti. I ate a lot of pasta, right? And unfortunately, I made the mistake of going to this local Italian place I've never been to, and I ordered a $11 pasta that was unfortunately inadequate, so some snacks would be really appreciated right now.
I guess it'd just be more trouble for us if we didn't go.
And we're with broth and bread. Fuck yeah, Grimos. You know what it is. It's soup time, baby. And yeah, Comskink, I've played before. I just, so if you're new to the way I stream, I typically I stream in a way that's, I like to carry on, a lot of people in the chat haven't seen this game. And that's actually cool. So whenever I'm playing a game that a good portion of the chat hasn't seen, or or if there's someone that hasn't seen it, I try to avoid spoilers, and I try to play. I can't play blind. I can never replicate true blind playthroughs, right? But I will play. I'll play it up. I'll make no lie about that. I absolutely do. I carry on as though I don't know the story because you guys don't know. And until you know, I'm not gonna give you answers. Otherwise, you wouldn't. Why would you give a shit about the stream if you knew what's what?
I'll be in the nurse's office. Feel free to come by whenever it's convenient for you.
I could just tell you the story. And that's not what we're here for. We're here for the game to tell you the story, and me to talk shit to the game telling you the story. So yeah, I've played it before, man. I'm aware of this game. There's some royal content I haven't seen yet, actually, but by and large, I'm very, very familiar with Persona 5. So, you know, it's that covers it, I guess.
Well, we should get going.
At least I hope that about covers
see you
it for
later.
you, the answer to that quandary.
Thanks for taking my counseling into consideration.
Water. Ah, yes, that's what I've forgotten. Water. Alright. Water time. Yeah, hell yeah. I got a water meter. Said he's a Sussig. Oh, Lord. Yeah, alright
Now
now.
that we have a deal.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with
promise
the
I'll do
Auxiliary
my best to
podcast,
help you.
actually. I should become familiar with it, but I don't keep up with the fucking VPL podcast. Like, I've talked about that before, like I can't. Like, there's too much there. I'm too far behind, and trying to understand all the excess lore of the VPL is beyond me. If people in the VPL talk to me, I talk to them. I have human communication, not curated podcast time with VPL, because like if this was information I thought was relevant, I would just probably ask for it, if I'm honest. I wish there's a podcast I gave a shit about, I'll be honest. A lot of the games I play, like a lot of the tabletops I play and stuff, have podcasts. Unfortunately, I can't be bothered to give a shit about them usually. Hello, T.O., and thank you for the bit. I'm about to walk away to get water, and the counselor wants to help, so I'm gonna let him help. Oh god, I made a deal with someone. Oh fuck. Oh jeez, it's happening again. I should have known. I was talking to a new character. We'd be back here. Dude, wait a minute.
It's hard to believe an ordinary high school student could accomplish.
I forgot. That means we just talked about exam. I just told this woman every exam question. Why is she still listening to me at this point? And I'm over here, like, in front of this woman. We've been in this interrogation room for, like, 2 hours, and I'm sitting here, like, and I didn't know who Yoshitsune was. I didn't study very good. Like, this woman has the patience of a saint. I'll be right back. I'm gonna let her talk. I'm gonna go get me a water because I've been asked to take a hydration break, and I actually do need one. I've been talking too much. Chet, I'm back with water and Biscoff, so that you too, Biscoff, so you too can taste the flavor of Delta Airlines in your home. There we go. Wait,
One
hold
would
on.
need
I
a
turned this shit on auto. Why is it not autoing? I apologize. Shit.
There has-
I thought she'd be done talking by now.
Give me a name.
So who's this
I
asshole?
am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become the wings of rebellion that breaketh thy chains of captivity. With the birth of the Counselor Persona, I have obtained the wings of blessing that shall lead to freedom
Damn, Zervac.
and new power.
You've been talking to Tex? I also we're playing small. Right. Oh, he's of course the counselor. That makes sense. I really should have seen that coming, if I'm honest.
So hold up, dude. Sorry for keeping you like this. Well then.
Oh, P5 Royal. You know it's the DLC. Oh, you listen to the podcast? Yeah, fair enough, actually. Oh, that means you've heard my story with them. You know my situation, then.
Okay.
I'm not very, I almost engaged in the international arms trade. It was rough. Anyway. Also, hello, Ilsu. So, Zarback, which tabletop do I play? A bunch. I play, like, the myriad of GW games over the years. I've got 40k and Age of Sigmar. I played them more than the others, but they're pretty good. Though, admittedly, I think the best of them is still Warcry. My favorite tabletop, bar none, is, hold on, is Bolt Action. Bolt Action is my absolute favorite tabletop, period. It's my favorite rule set. It is fantastic. I absolutely love it. Let's see, I played that. Monpoc, which I don't, Monster Apocalypse, which is fun. It's kind of like unsupported. It's like Privateer Press's Redheaded Stepchild. I love that fucking game, though. It's really good. I play that. I play Star Wars Legion, though I think it's next on the chopping block for all AMG, since they're in the mood of killing their fucking games. Battletech, I play both Classic and Alpha Strike. Balls. And I'm sure I've got a half dozen more that I either haven't picked up in 6 months or just haven't started yet. Oh yeah, and MCP, because again, might as well play the game that AMG isn't going to execute tomorrow. Oh, night, German. Thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate you spending time with us. Tio, I actually like Conflict 47 quite a bit. I don't like the sci-fi aspects exactly, but just the model rank, like not sci-fi, but like the it's like the added phase. I can't remember its name right now. I haven't played it in over about a year and a half because nobody around here really plays it. I don't really like the paranormal aspect. I just like the fact that it's a mix with like tank profiles. It's pretty fun. Plus, adding the reaction system I don't think is a bad thing. Although, admittedly, I kind of hate it. I'm not gonna say no, I don't like it, because it is just bolt action with extra gubbins, which I like, but I don't like it as well as regular bolt action because I think the reactions are by and large kind of dog shit. Oh, pistol! I just went and got some Biscoff because I didn't realize you could hear me crunching on that. I apologize. I'll stop fucking munching. I know some people fucking hate it when you eat near the mic. I apologize. I was having a Biscoff cookie. I haven't eaten, like I said, I had a garbage lunch and was just feeling snackish. Oh, look, Dr. Maruki will be, we have to see, the fucking counseling. We're being forced to after all. You guys want to fuck off? Oh, well, I guess we're gonna have to. Thank you, Plot Contrivance. Alright, I'm gonna mute when I take a bite of the cookie from now on.
Yes.
But yeah, Tio, thanks for the bit again, by the way. But yeah, I do enjoy K47 as an idea, and unfortunately, it's just like the actual playing of it that I find a little less fun. But that's just a personal opinion at that point. Well, now I'm self-conscious. I'm still gonna mute when I take a bite of this thing.
Welcome.
Anyway, I'm sorry. What is open on your desk? It's just some kind of unusually bound book. Right on. Also, I like the poster of like where that happy heart, the man with the happy heart in the background is. The happy man with the heart is in the background. Because I'm like, yeah, I mean that's pretty damn close. We'd call that heart placement good enough for government work. I'm really just taking in the background.
Shall we begin?
Quite the apothecary you have here, Doc.
Yes.
Oh, don't put us through a super long story because you want to tell Dr. Maruki one. It's not a very big leather couch, admittedly. It's not big enough for, say, 4 individuals to stand behind ominously or anything.
Right.
But yeah, sorry about kind of to conclude on my thinking on that. I'm not paying attention to her talking about Shiho. We've seen enough of Shiho suffering. We watched her take the great leap. I was going to say the great leap forward, but it was more like the great leap downward in the end, wasn't it? Once we've... I gotta say, I'm not excited about Shatterpoint. I have a lot of time. I've spent a lot of time with Legion, and honestly, I really enjoyed it. I've played the tournament circuit all up and down the East Coast, and I'm a big fan of the game. So to have it, I was really excited to play it at another major event here in the next 6 months or so, and I was very excited about that. But unfortunately, the introduction of the fact that Shatterpoint's coming, it has really killed my motivation to interact with the game. Cause I got burned before on X-Wing 2.5, and I'm just not I watched Armada get murked and was like, well, okay, that can happen, I suppose. And then it just kind of got worse considerably over time, and now I'm like, so it finally comes to this, huh? I've not played a ton of MCP, but I'll say that I wasn't in it for Star Wars MCP. I wasn't in it for that, and I'm not gonna go back in on this game. This company, they've done enough now for me. I think I'm gonna mosey on and find something else to do.
Let me think.
Yeah, Zarvac, honestly, between that and the fact that they don't do instructions anymore in their product, you buy it and they hit you with an old-fashioned QR code and are look it up yourself from our catalog, fuckboy. I ain't fucking with them no more. Which is baffling, because fucking AMG loves pointless peripherals. They absolutely adore pointless peripherals. They love every product you buy to be in cellophane, in a cardboard box, in an additional plastic wrap, inside a plastic bag, on a plastic sprue. And these motherfuckers, these fucking environmental hazards can't be asked to fucking put instructions in their multi-part plastic model kit. Are you out of your fucking mind? You sons of bitches fill up a landfill yourselves every year with your fucking products, and you're like, oh, maybe the paper fold-out was just too much. Fuck off, dude. That pisses me off. You got me heated now, sorry, I gotta tell you. Fucking, I'm mad about that. And no one gives a fuck about Kamoshida. He's not in the game anymore. He's gone. It's over. We're on to the next guy, sometime in the next year or so. Lord. But yeah, why are they, yeah, actually, Pistol, it's kind of weird that he's not like, he hasn't asked her, so, Kamoshida raped you, or your friend, and abused you, and tried to force you into having sex with him, and then you started hanging out with the two men that everyone says threatened and possibly attempted to murder him? Anyway, you want to talk to me more about that? Also, it is impossible to wipe every tragedy from history, but if you write a good enough history book, you too can forget how Holodomor happened.
Yeah.
No, Anne. Erasing the worst parts of our histories, even as individuals, affects who we become and what we learn. Erasing the memories of trauma is a great idea in like a vacuum, but when you understand that those who don't realize the depths of human cruelty will likely repeat it at greater scales, maybe you shouldn't fucking forget bad things happen. But you know what? Fuck it. What's it gonna do? Bring Ryuji in here and talk about eugenics? Like, what the fuck is this man's operational? Like, what's his fucking modus operandi? Let's see what he got. Let's see what he's got for us. Wouldn't it be cool if you could just choose the traits your children would inherit for the future and forget about the past and all the bad things that happened in it? Wouldn't that be cool?
Okay, I'm gonna get going.
Oh, Lord. Fucking Maruki, you're on some wild shit. Oh my god, that cutscene was long. I forgot this was a game. How'd it go? He's easier to talk to. Dude, you talked to him so long, I forgot game was happening.
How are you?
Alright, night, Sarvek. Have a good one. It's good talking to you about miniatures games, man. I hope you rest well. PPQ, I wouldn't mind if they were all like wrapped that sufficiently, as long as they come with the things required in order to enjoy them. If you're gonna put them in this fucking Hellraiser puzzle box of fucking of paper products and plastic waste, the least you can do is tell me how to use the product once I finally strip mine down to it. Yeah, I'm here for a session. Student called Yoshizawa. Why is your name that? Why not just call you Yoshizawa? What? Why is it so? Why? See, Maruki, small text box. He calls her Yoshizawa, but student called Yoshizawa. Like, that's almost as long as the actual text box. That being said, I'll catch you later.
Alright then.
I have no idea what she said. I was making jokes about the fact that her name is Giant. Oh, well, enjoy the work. Long work ahead. You do good. Time passed quick. Soon work be over. I was gonna say something else, but my words failed, so I just broke it down caveman style for you. Good luck out there, man. Fight on. Is that me missing? Yeah, Tio, thanks for the bid. Yeah, it is weird. This guy's got some really intense opinions. And I'm excited to see what he's got going on. We made us a deal, you and me. I'm beginning to regret that deal on account of the fact that,
I see.
Okay, hold on. Did you say I have one? I think I've got. I thought he was telling me that I had a good grasp of my situation, of my circumstances. And I was like, bro, you have no idea. Full disclosure, the school gave us circumstances of my transfer here. You know, I'm doing alright now, man. I'm knocking people's brain meat to pieces all day, and every weekend. It isn't as sexual as it sounds like. I mean, I'm trying to kill folks, not actually do whatever it is you think I'm doing. It seems you're looking to reconcile your internal world with your external one. I'm a vacuous cell inside of this fucking human body. There's nothing in here. I am a void of a person. To reconcile me with the outside world would be impossible. It'd be like a hull breach in a spacecraft. Don't ever think that's the case. I'm like a fucking Hadron Collider. Nothing good is going on in here. It's just one bad day from a black hole that consumes a large portion, if not all, of the Earth. I don't know if that's actually how that works, but that's how the internet fucking fearmongers would have you think it works. Point being, I'm not opening up to you. You die in here. Like a plant starved of like carbon dioxide and light. Yeah, everyone has an internal reality, a conception of themselves they're striving for. Don't I fucking know it?
For example,
everyone wants to be loved or be cool or do something. Yeah, listen, man. You're really not laying out anything new here for me, but hit me with something. The reality you're striving for and the reality you live in have a gap in them, and that's a problem. That's part of life's problems. Yeah, man. Self-actualization's hard. It's alright. You can do it if you try, Maruki. Lord knows I have. Kind of been through so much. That kind of suffering's usually enough to twist people up in dark places. Dude. Setting realistic goals for yourself and then pursuing them is not a fucking void that will take you to dark places, man. Like... whatever. You're thinking too small. If you're like, you'll never be a superstar, like, yeah, probably not. But if you're like, not everyone can ace their exams, like, bro, study. What do you mean? I say that as though I didn't just struggle to figure out who, like, Yoshitsune was not like 5 minutes ago. Or 2 hours, depending on how long this motherfucker's talked to me. Yeah, but it sounds right. Why not? I'm gonna blow smoke up your ass, because you're my confidant, so I need to see what you do for me.
Say.
One last request.
You know,
Okay, so this man's out here trying to learn things about the metaphorical hearts of people.
How about it?
If I help you with your research, you can help people. I'll need more details, man.
Sorry.
Here, sign a blank check for helping me with my undocumented experiments, young man. I'm already helping one doctor with that. I really shouldn't be so picky. I'm actually already doing that. But I really shouldn't sign myself up to be fucked with both physically and mentally. Like, I'm fitting to find out. This man's out here trying to buy me off a snack still. Yeah, what up, TK? Wait, hold on. Hold on, let's see here. The softcore porn music just is ongoing. Hold on. Let's see here. Cool. Let's get down to it. The entire game is me playing the psychiatrist going from cutscene to another, going to another cutscene to hopefully untraumatize people from older games. No. I'm a series of bad player choices. The base. If I give up on... What happens if you give up on striving for things and accept to live day to day without any hopes, dreams, or expectations for the future? Then you've achieved some sort of peace, man. Like, honestly. It's hard to say, right? Like, the will to keep going and to pick, like, things we're striving for is what keeps us alive. Like, how do I say this? when you have nothing to shoot for, you're dead. Right? Like, you aren't alive anymore. You ain't... You know what I mean? Like, if you go around and you ain't seen something to chase, you ain't chasing love, life, and the pursuit of some type of joy in this miserable world before you fucking die, then you weren't living anyway. So, like, I'm not saying don't pursue something. I'm saying that when you, like, accept what and who you are, and then make a goal based around that instead, unlike whatever this psychopath is saying, you find that joy is an attainable thing in the small, in the small gains you make each day towards this objective. And if you don't make gains, that gap between what you're trying to achieve and who and where you are isn't so vacuous that you fall in and lose yourself. It's important to keep perspective on who you are, where you are, and where you're going. And more importantly, make sure those things are aligned in a way that isn't skipping the minor steps and avoiding the day-to-day joys and accomplishments to get there. Otherwise, you start to feel like you're not accomplishing what you're shooting for. Like, it's very important to remember that goals are what keep you alive, but setting realistic ones and understanding your part in them is what keeps you sane. I don't mean like, haha, I'm crazy, I'm a weird, wacky guy. No, I mean like, tear yourself down. And one day you'll lose the things you actually care about that you already have in the pursuit of vainglorious goals that will kill you. Just trust me on this. It's worth remembering your limitations and achieving some level of self-actualization before you pursue things. Not giving up is super important, but not like sitting still and dying is even more like is it's rather that's important, but understanding like yourself and how you play into these things is even more important. That's all I was getting at, PPQ. Don't like think I'm saying you should lay down, become complacent, and die. Right? That's my my takeaway for you if you really need to know where I stand on the matter. But I'm gonna hit okay on this guy. I've talked enough. Also, Blue Gentleman, yeah, how I talk to people in this game and how I talk to you guys is how I talk. I have one master in this universe, right? My list of my list of people I'm responsible to goes my chosen god, me, right? Those who I'm responsible to. I talk to people the same, no matter station or status. I talk to them like I talk to me. I talk to them like I talk to you. People at the meetup can tell you this is how I communicate. I do. I don't have any reason to hide. I talk to people, I'm sassy and I'm snarky, and sometimes I'm shitty, but I'm also, at all times, trying my very best to communicate with people in a realistic manner and not tear them down. Like, I'm a huge bitch, sure, and I'm spiteful as fuck, but I'm kind when I can be. And if I pay attention, and if I try hard enough, that will be more than it is already. So, this is just how I talk. And that doesn't change for anybody. Least of all fucking Takuto Maruki.
Alright. I know.
Coop Smith, hello. He's not a priest. I don't have to... I can tell anyone I want about the people I'm killing. You don't get to tell me about that. Oh, Lord. Oh, man. This is fun. But yeah, dude, it's just something to, like, I don't know. So when I hear this pretentious bullshit fall out of this guy in this game right now, I just think that he's skipping so much of the details in the shit that he thinks he's talking about, which I know that's a writer issue, not like an actual, like this character exists. I get that, right? Like the separation is there, but it feels really weird. This is the kind of like half-baked theory that like some 17-year-old somewhere is like really spitting to their girlfriend, like they're talking real facts, and it's like, no, man, take a step back from all that. What you internalize is so important. Did I just get a snack? Did he actually give me one? Fuck yeah, dude. Totally worth talking to him for 25 real-world minutes. Yeah, I like how he's like, we have to go to sleep now. You spent too much time talking to Maruki. And I'm like, fucking hey, I really did. Oh, man. Oh, man, that's really funny.
I'm so sleepy.
Thank you, Blue Gentleman. I'm glad you appreciate my ability to communicate. It's it's how I am. It's who I am, and I'm blessed to be.
I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
Oh, cop, got more exams today? Are you fucking for
I
real?
gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
How manly. Please, yes, how manly.
It's what I always do. How many times?
Yeah, Kai Harper, it is what it is. I am what I am. I can be sassy and spiteful. It's unfortunately, sometimes it's a failing, and sometimes it's just, it allows me to open up in the most genuine way.
Last effort across the finish line.
Also, PPQ, yeah, he's very weird to high school students, and the music is not helping. Thank you, Pistol. Also, did you just hit me with 2 separate bits to tell me that you curse more? I believe you, T.O. I fucking believe you.
Impressive, Lady On.
Huh? Don't give me that crap.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
God, if that's the first time I heard someone say that to me. Oh, you're talking to Ryuji. I'm sorry, bud.
What was that?
Ryuji, no, please, not like this. Not in front of the... Hey, and actually it's...
Please shut up. You're gonna make me forget everything. Huh? Am I imagining things?
I'm possibly. Lord knows there's nothing else in there. You need the bathroom? What the fuck? Why is it? What's wrong? Please tell me. But yeah,
You see a groper or something?
Inefficient amounts of sleep and lead to Alzheimer's. Good thing we make children sleep all night for decades of their lives. You know, I gotta tell you, BBQ. We don't,
No,
you know, it's
that's
whatever.
not it.
I don't have the excuse of being made to. I just
Nothing.
do whatever it is I do. Alzheimer's has also been linked to using a lot of, like protein pump inhibitor drugs, like you'd use for, you'd use to like combat acid reflux and stuff for long periods of time, but then like they'll prescribe them to you for like 5 to 10 years at a time, depending upon your treatment plan. And I've always been like, wow, we have data that suggests this to be true. Now I don't know how true that is. I just know some data suggests it, and I'm like, well, nothing bad will come of this. And that's why I just eat Rolaids like candy. Good old-fashioned sodium bicarbonate. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nah, you're fine, Tia. Don't worry about it. Oh no! Oh, they've got him!
Oh my god!
Oh wait.
That guy got off! Isn't this bad?
Ain't the first time you've yelled that while talking to somebody from your school, huh?
Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
Huh?
Man, this game just broke out into an action. Could you just stand at the top of the stairs and look dejected? Oh, jeez. Oh no, fuck. It's Matt Mercer's character.
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You were the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car, so this is where your passion led.
I'm glad this
All's well that
samurai
ends
came
well.
back from the late Edo period to hang out with us and laugh awkwardly at a group of teenagers on the street.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you. I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei. but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Unforeseen Boy. This is true. Unforeseen Boy, which by the way is a great title for him. His name is fuck. It's abandoned me. Shit. I'll know his name. It'll be all right.
What?
He'll introduce himself shortly, I'm sure, and he won't be Unforeseen Boy anymore.
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time.
Oh my God.
Please, won't you?
Wait a minute.
Be the model for my next art piece.
Fuck yeah, you tell him.
Model?
His name's
All that I've
Yusuke.
drawn till now
Yusuke
has been
Kitago, I
lacking,
believe.
but I feel passion
And
from you
Yusuke
unlike anyone
is my favorite fucking character in this entire game. This
This
pay
man-
attention to him, Chad. This is the single most autistic,
shady
most
business.
baffling man
Will
in
you
the game.
cooperate with me? What do you say?
I love him.
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
I know, it's a bit of a spoiler, but I can't get over it. Yusuke's my fucking boy.
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division. My name is Yusuke Kitagawa.
Told y'all.
I'm Madarame-sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Fuck yeah, Yusuke.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
You assume he's French because he wears a white flag.
The very same.
I assume it's because of how he buttons his shirt, but that's
You
okay.
know who that is?
He was introduced as a super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world.
Bro, I didn't recognize him in his own car.
But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Yusuke!
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame-sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard
Alright,
to being
shit.
a
So this
model
is,
then.
in my opinion, the weakest points of the game is when we're setting up for an investigation.
I bet you
Get
have no
ready.
interest
The
in
plot's
fine
moving
arts, but
forward,
I'll
but
give you
unfortunately
tickets
it's
too.
going to do so at like a millstone pace. It's going to be a grinding, slow event that's going to wear the paint off the walls here, but we're going to do it.
Well then, I hope to see you there tomorrow.
Also, why does he wear a
Guys,
key
it's
ring like a...
easy to read as a book.
Yeah, I was like, why does he wear a fucking key ring like a janitor?
You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, but look at the time.
How dare he go after...
Yeah, well, we didn't even make a deal this time. We're just doing it again. At least this is relevant. I'm not gonna make jokes about it this time because this is a relevant part of the story for this woman.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance?
Are you sure they're definitely not lunatics, PPQ? Are you sure they're definitely not? Or is this your way of calling for help?
That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth. So be it. What I want to know most is your method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him.
Is that true?
He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children.
First off, the what?
But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
The livelihood of children. So okay, you know what? Let's do it. It's just a weird choice of words. I know what she means. It's a weird choice of words. Let's do it though. Let's get forward. How did I uncover him? We don't talk to cops.
Fine. Let's suppose that people's heart, if so, a different suspicion arises.
She's not that cop, but I'm still just gonna sit here in dead silence. She is the
People
prosecution.
have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart too. Were you related to those as well? I see.
I don't.
Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
Bro, we're gonna tell you every day of every minute of every day, let's reverse that correctly, for like straight a month. I hope you know how concise this is gonna be. I'm gonna give you every detail of every conversation I've ever had with Yusuke Kitagawa.
Yep.
I do like the little meter in the corner, just because, like, you can tell it's people who are only, like, tangentially aware of internet culture that, like, wrote these little, like, anon posts in the right corner. Like, these are not real things that real people would say. I haven't seen... I have chosen to redact the end of that sentence.
It's over.
It's over. How about you?
I'm feeling confident.
You traitor! Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not, they're gonna come back graded next week.
Rather than focus on stuff that's over with.
Yo! Sassy! I should have known you were here when I saw the bar of white appear in the corner of my eye. He's still in there, Bizzle. Nothing's changed. Oh, man. I'm really glad that you two have seen each other and given the customary greeting. I haven't seen you guys do that on stream recently. Have you guys just not been in the stream at the same time and place, or what has happened? Are you safe? Are you well? Oh, man.
The usual sight. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. Number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
Bro, I forgot you were even here.
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
We don't have that much left. Oh, right! There are those tickets to Madarame's exhibit. Wait, that's tomorrow.
Don't tell me.
It's not like that.
Of course not.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets. Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
I'm just not gonna talk over this as much as I can, shit.
Madarame, was it?
Because this is actually plot moving. This isn't me, like, clowning on it. Unless they say something truly egregious that requires me to clown on them, I'm just gonna kind of let them talk for a bit here. I'm curious, though. I'm not that curious yet, but it's alright.
That aside,
I can light it.
what should I do about the other two tickets?
Everyone else does.
Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
Let's do it.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature.
And my opinion of you falls
Let's
each time
meet at
your
the
mouth
exhibit
opens, but
entrance.
it's okay. You're still above me, Shima, and that's really the bar you gotta set for yourself. Remember when I said about setting realistic goals? That sounds right. Alright, cool. We're recapping the fact we've heard Madarame's name in Mementos.
Hey!
Let's get the fuck to sleep. I want to see the rest of the game. I've only got 45 more minutes before I have to get. Before I cut us a bit of a break between streams, because the next stream starts at 6:30, and I absolutely want to leave enough window for everyone to set up. I've been a little bad about that before I took my break there to go out of town, and I want to make sure we come back at it with the proper spacing.
So crowded.
So.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, alright?
You came.
Yeah.
We're all surprised, don't worry.
You really came.
Well, don't say it like that, Yusuke. Me and you are going to be close soon.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now. I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw, too.
Well,
Why'd you make it sound like you were 6? I want to draw a picture.
Will Lady Han be alright?
Shut up,
I
cat.
told you not. Are we really gonna appreciate the
Let's learn about Madarame.
I guess we should do a...
Considering apparently he committed vile crimes, I want to hear more about it.
It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person.
Yeah, hell yeah. I know, okay, I'm very excited whenever they get to do the thing. Between vending machines and winterizing the house? Sassy, I don't know your life well enough to know exactly what the phrase between like, the vending machines part of that was, but it sounds fun. I bet nothing with vending machines can be an abysmal time. Last order, are you trying to get out of Philly too? Oh man, getting out of debt's a big deal. I paid off my, yo, fuck yeah. Actually.
Where in the world?
Well, I hope y'all can find it. You can get the fuck out of Philadelphia. I want that for you.
One after another in the spring.
Naturally, you say.
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame.
Said the rich, famous guy.
My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
Uses the word atelier, I fucking...
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty.
I want to go to the art exhibit with my emotional support cat. I can't take my emotional support cat. He sprays, unfortunately, because he's a bastard cat. And then they would throw me out promptly. And I would owe them much money for art well pissed on. Not that it probably didn't deserve it.
Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
We didn't know Madarame had that word in his vocabulary. Shack. Incredible. Tell us another 4-letter and 5-letter word that we wouldn't think you'd know.
You would understand if you saw it.
Huh. Alien, does that do anything for you?
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually
over there.
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
How the fuck can y'all see him? Y'all don't even have eyes.
Hey, there's way too many. Anyways.
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Sure.
Usually one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates
Lord.
all this by himself.
Fuck yeah, Sassy, that's badass. Having vending machines is cool. Yeah, he's basically Kai. His echolocation, dude. How they appreciate the art? Do they echolocate the pits and grooves of the fucking paint on the canvas? Describe red to us, and use 5-letter words. We didn't know you used those.
He's special.
Dumbass.
There you are, Yusuke.
Oh, that's Mercury. That's unfortunate. However, it's kind of funny. My bastard cat that pees everywhere also looks like Morgana.
Sensei.
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
There's a black cat painting. There is just casually a weird, an unusually painted black cat, and I kind of love the painting, if I'm honest.
But it's really amazing.
I wonder which one of these paintings is going to be a plot point.
You're sensing something from the artwork. That alone is
who
enough to
dares
give us
fart at
artists
me?
satisfaction.
Vanessa appears with 3 others. Welcome, welcome. We're enjoying art. We're enjoying fine art, and unfortunate, and as portrayed to us by an anime, which is fine.
Well then,
it's perfectly acceptable. Matt Mercer here will definitely not say something fucking weird soon.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach, but he seems really friendly.
Well, I'm glad you guys dropped in. I'm glad for the raid. I'm gonna be here for another 40 minutes, so I hope you're just gonna hang out and vibe with us. Enjoy. I don't know who's up at 6:30. It may be at... Wait, no, it's Thursday. I was gonna say, I thought it was someone else, but it's Thursday. I have no idea who's on next. I usually stream on Wednesdays. This week's been a blur for me. I came home and I've just been so fucking busy lately that I'm like, someone else told me it was Thursday today, and I was like, well, no, that's impossible, because that would mean it's a week from Thanksgiving. And then it like is, though.
This one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it.
Yes, that painting, that beautiful painting, definitely, that is full of color, looks frustrated as shit.
To think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece.
Picasso is well known to be cantankerous, to put it lightly. Yeah, you know, art be like that. Yes, Azzy, I too thought it was Wednesday. You see what we're dealing with here? Time has lost all meaning. We're in a space of unusual nature, where time's passage has been lost to us. I too have been there. I was gonna say a spatial distortion, but we're not like lost in like, we're like translation on this planet. We're like genuinely just lost in the void of time. Also, I need to go run the dryer after I get off the stream, because I just remembered I have to do something in there later. I should probably get up and run the dryer now, but, well, you know, that would require me to actually do things. I'm not doing it.
There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Hey!
Ah, that old lady totally elbowed me.
It's called him unpalatable. Crow opened up his time so I can go to 8 p.m. Yeah, maybe. I'm gonna hit you the big maybe on that, boss. I'll have to see if I have to, see if I have to do something later. I may come back and pick back up, dependent on what I have to do later. But yeah, thanks for letting me know. I say dependent because I do have obligations. Right now, we only have one vehicle up yet because of an accident that my partner was in, and her vehicle was totaled. So, it is in the shop, and I am driving she works 2 jobs, and I drive her two jobs every day. So if I remember, like, hey, I have something I gotta go do, I'll be back in an hour. It's typically moving her from one business to another right now. Just thought I'd kind of like give clarity. It's like that way I'm not vague, and it's like I'm like running out to go like, I don't know, do nefarious things under cover of darkness. I just have things I have to do for this family. I don't know, I felt like I had the need to justify that, but, you know, you guys are important to me, so I don't want you to think you're being put off for me to go buy eggs or something. What about Anne? What about Anne?
Let's not worry about it. It's
I don't know
about
shit
a
about
post online. Here, look at this.
The music change. It's gonna be some good shit.
Why'd you leave without me?
Probably because you're being escorted in circles by Yusuke.
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd. Anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shaq and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing?
Ah, it's monsoon season
wonder
out
if we
there,
can
I
ask
guess.
that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just...
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Oh.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
Well, considering I've already been told from the future, we got a message from the future saying he's a bad guy, I'm gonna say yeah. Hell yeah, he does.
I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence.
There's a man who... a particular man. He stands at the corner of the same street each day. He's unprepared every day. For the record, I appear every day, and each day he's startled anew as though I had not done this once before.
If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
At some point, he will be gone, or I will be gone, and then the other will be without. Will be adrift in the sea of souls. We'll have no idea what to do when the other is gone. Perhaps some other will take up the dick punching tradition.
But is it really true?
By the way,
I was going to say something else. I can't remember what it was. If you guys had the chance, there were these posts. I don't remember what social media or what website they were from years ago. I've seen them reposted a billion times. They were like their title was like Australian Goth, and they were like 2-sentence stories. And they were very, very funny. You're like everyday punching a man in the dick story made me think of it. It's all very like mundane stuff, and it's very funny. I'll have to find them. I'll post them in the Beams channel in the Aux once I'm out of here. But like, they're really weird stuff. My favorite one probably is like, the Prime Minister is added as a double agent for a foreign country. He walks into the sea. You build a swimming pool in his honor. Like, it's stupid shit like that. It's just like 2 or 3 sentences that are just like super fucking like absurd and very funny. And I recommend them immensely. So you ever see that post, or if you want to look it up, it does everything for me. I'll post it in memes and photos later, or whatever the fuck, or the channel in Aux is called. I admit, I'm too many Discords, too many things I don't know.
Kitagawa-kun gave me his
Memes
contact
and beans
info.
for all I fucking know. Probably is. I need to spend more time in the Aux. I say that every stream, and then unfortunately I find myself up to my eyes in work to do that's not fun and not interesting, and I don't do shit I want
to.
to.
His sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow?
Yeah, no, seriously, Tio, look it up. It's really, really funny.
This is too sudden.
Kai, oh no.
What?
Oh,
We're just gonna go
man.
talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that...
Okay.
Alright. Now tell me, we're gonna have to go to sleep. Oh no, we can flee? I'm gonna flee. You can't make me stay here.
Hey!
Damn you. Alright, what's on the TV? A shopping channel. A calming mask or eye drops? Or an aroma machine and an omnivitamin?
Hey, hey!
Fuck it, I got money. Give me the cosmetic cure gift. Yeah, hell yeah, I spent $14,000 on something useless. Perfect. Which I think is 14,000. It actually isn't dollars. It's just yen. But
okay, let's get
started. What the
started.
fuck? Why are you teaching the class now? All right, let's do it.
So,
what's going on might affect your body significantly. There's proof that can heal you depending on your outlook. Oh god, he's gonna ask me something. Let's do it. Tester Coon.
Any ideas?
What you phenomenon? Believing it? The placebo effect, bruh. What you mean?
This is it.
The hell's the Spasibo effect? I realized there were other options there. The fuck is that? I'll look that up later. Probably nothing. It's probably nonsense words. What am I looking at? Man's out here talking about the placebo effect, not 2 hours after he talked about altering history through our understanding of its recording.
Nice going.
No, please don't accuse me of intelligence. I'm only learned. I'm not nearly intelligent enough for that. Those kind words from a cat.
Phantom thieves going by train. This ain't any different from how I get home from school, you know.
What'd you expect? You're gonna get a limousine? Fuck
The
boy?
train is the fastest way to go. Plus, we can bring pets on here.
Hey, who are you calling a pet?
Dude, be quiet. We didn't pay the pet fare.
I'm the one guiding you to your destination. Oh, Kitty!
Shoot.
Is that your pet, mister?
Yeah, it's just a...
You heard her. Press on its head.
This is ridiculous. Well...
Time to press. Oh, press forcefully.
That's such a funny cry. I want to hear it again. I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Keep it down, moron.
The next stop is Shibuya.
Oh, this is our stop. Well, see you later.
I squish cats.
Doesn't look like there are
Wasn't
any
that a
stations
fun
close
scene
by
where
to
I
get
smush
dressed.
cats?
If anything,
Anyway,
this
get
is
the
the
fuck outta
close.
here.
What? And we gotta walk the rest of the way?
I wouldn't inflict that on him. Well done, guy. Great answer.
What kind of phantom thief takes the train?
Stop your complaining.
It's supposedly a shack. Looks like the fastest route is to get to the station square and then go to Central Street.
Oh, you're gonna make me like navigate. You're gonna make me navigate Japan again. Oh lord. I wasn't ready. Is this Central? Maybe this. Yes, yes, of course. Hold on. Can I gamble? Am I allowed to gamble?
Hey.
Oh, no, I'm not allowed to buy lottery tickets yet. Damn. I'm gonna start buying lottery tickets and just playing like the Powerball in the middle of the stream. Oh, it's this fucking guy again. I forgot about him.
Former Olympian. Reason for turning himself in is a heavy conscience, huh? The human mind doesn't change that easily, let alone their natural temperament. Shujin Academy. Seems doubtful. Perhaps I'll have someone look into it, just in case.
Is that it?
We're at the right address.
Hell yeah, I love this building made of tin roofing.
The door plate does say Madarame.
You ring the bell.
Me? The walls won't collapse when I do, will they?
This shit's fucking incredible. And like, I assume it's damp here, right? Like, I have no idea. I don't know the humidity of like the Shibuya region, but this shit looks like it should like
No one
be
sneeze
rusted
or we'll
through.
blow this house down, okay?
Who is it?
Oh yeah. Ah, Pistol. They woke half over because their soul was broken and their body's trying to follow it into the grave. Also, yeah, but something good happens. There's zero reason. Yeah, pretty much. There's no reason he should give a shit, even when you know the reason he gives a shit, and you're like, why would you look into that? You'd be like, oh, well, You couldn't accept that maybe he just got caught being a dangerous, like a danger to young women in the school? Like, you didn't consider that as an option?
Sensei is currently...
It's Takamaki.
I'll be right out.
People really do live.
Takamaki-san, you two are here as well?
I'm gonna need you to change that attitude real quick, Yusuke. I need you don't know yet. We're friends.
Hey, sorry, but we ain't here to talk about the modeling thing. There's something we gotta ask you. Is it true Madarame's plagiarizing?
Are you serious?
We read about it online.
This? Preposterous! He welcomes pupils into his own home! This is no act of violence, it is charity! And I'm the one residing here and studying under him. I'm saying it's not true, so it's beyond doubt.
You might be lying about it.
That is utter rubbish. I had no family when Sensei took me in and raised me into what you see now.
I gotta tell you, knowing who you are, that's not a very gleaming recommendation.
If you continue to ridicule the man I owe my life to, you will rue this day.
You really think that?
Yusuke, what's the matter? I heard you yell.
These people are...
Forgive them, Yusuke. They must have heard some bad rumors and came in worry for their friend's safety.
Understood, Sensei.
Well, even I doubt that a cranky old man like myself could be liked by everyone.
That's not what we meant.
I'm sorry to have butted in. However, I do have neighbors around. Won't you please keep it down? Now, if you'll...
That was discourteous of me. I'm sorry. I know. I think you'll be able to believe in Sensei if you saw that painting. It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
Sayuri?
This was the painting that inspired me to become an artist.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know all this fine art stuff, but even I can tell that this is impressive.
When I first saw you, I felt the same powerful emotion as when I saw this painting.
Me?
I wish to pursue beauty like this, and I believe drawing you will be part of that pursuit. I'm sorry that you took the time to come all this way, but I must assist Sensei today. I hope that we can discuss this further another time. If you'll excuse me then.
Those two seem like nice guys, don't they?
Maybe the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is a different person.
Man, right when we thought we found a new target, too.
How's the metanav?
Oh!
Hey, the app.
Was it picking up our conversation? This display. It means that Madarame has a palace too, right? But why?
Madarame, plagiarism, and then Shaq, huh? These seem to be the keywords.
For real though, what the hell's going on? Does an old man like him really have a palace?
We have the person's name and the location. All that's left is the what that Madarame mistakes the shack for to enter his palace.
You mean, like how Kamoshida thought the school was his castle?
That's right. Let's try saying some things. They can be random guesses.
It's a bit sudden.
Why don't we start with castle?
No candidates found.
Then what about...
No candidates found.
Ah, what a pain. Jail, warehouse, and guidance counseling office. Might as well add farm.
No candidates found.
that a single hit?
Should we come back and...
A building that's related to artists. If we think for...
Beginning navigation.
Beginning...
Hey, when did you activate the nav? You surprised me.
Didn't have much of a choice. I think we just happened to get it right.
What if I hadn't noticed and then wandered off and got caught by an enemy?
Probably would have figured it out once you started walking on two legs.
So even you can slip into the metaverse without realizing it more?
Yes. In a place with minimal cognitive distortion, the difference...
Forget that! Look! That shack is seriously some kind of museum?
Let's go check it out. It's so extravagant. It's a museum, right?
This is Madarame's?
Well, a palace is a world...
Madarame's artwork, his exhibit was popular, and people already respect him. Why would he fantasize about a museum?
You got a point. It ain't related to plagiarism or abuse either.
Let's try looking around. Racking our brains here won't do us any good.
Right. That aside, ain't a museum a must for Phantom Thieves?
Yes! Shall we go? Yep.
I have something. Hey!
Now's my time to shine! How suspicious.
Oh,
This is...
Hmm?
This is... This is...
hey, this doesn't... But all the portraits on display here look the same. This is way different from what was at the...
Wait a sec. Ain't this that guy we saw in Mementos? You know, the one who was shit-talking Madarame?
Natsuhiko Nakanohara. His name's written on the plaque.
get it. Why is there a painting of him in here? And more important, why is his name written under it?
You're right. Doesn't art usually have, like, the title of the piece or the artist's name?
So my fucking mic died. I've been talking for like 2 minutes. Mic dead. I am now charging mic. All is well. I didn't notice. Thank you, chat. I think my mic died right after before I was going to Kai last, which was just saying that I hate to hear about some family drama and, like, you know, people who are generally respected's lives, because it's like, man, no matter what you do, family can cock it up. There's nothing you can do about that. But I am...
This is quite the mystery.
I was also just ragging on these fuckers I hang out with. They're basically single-celled organisms. It took them 20 minutes to realize the obvious. And I don't think they even figured it out yet. If you hadn't caught on yet, these people whose work you plagiarized, and I don't know why it took them like 19 years to like determine that. Also, I've been stealing so much fucking parchment. I'm up to my eyes in fucking parchment right now.
Hey, isn't this a painting of that guy?
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you worrying about me and my ability to release methane into the local atmosphere. Hey, look, it's that guy.
It says Yusuke Kitagawa.
Huh? What do you...
They're his pupils, from whom he steals the shit. Obviously.
Real? All of them? But it was only Yusuke when we went to his place before.
This must include former pupils as well. Only one remains now, taking into account what that Nakanohara guy said earlier. Alright, let's keep investigating.
What do you mean?
I can feel it.
I can feel it. Let me just... Hey, look, a brochure. Because, you know, because it's a fucking museum, you get it?
Oh yeah! Nice!
I need to charge it before it dies, like I'm poor Mike did. I can feel it, Mr. Gray. Oh man. But yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I'm glad you guys set such high hopes for why I was being quiet. Just assume that I'm out here just shitting up the place. It's a very real possibility, but like I usually don't think to fucking mute the mic first if I'm honest with you. So like, I think you'd have noticed. I don't know how, like, I have like no concept of mic sensitivity, so it's very possible I'll just rip unholy ass. You guys will be aware of it as I am. Alright, let's see here. Oh, shit. Treasure chest. Give me the contents! Oh, don't give me the contents. I don't want his weird brain dolls.
Talk about... Oh!
Yeah, use a lockpick. We have 9 of them. A cutlass, huh?
Oh!
Yeah, go ahead and take it. I'm gonna replace you with the Yusuke shortly. You can have all the weapons you want. You'll never use them.
Ah. Look at this.
Wow, this sculpture's the most artistic thing in this joint.
The Infinite Spring? A conglomerate work of art that the great director Madarame created with his own funds. These individuals must offer their ideas to the director for the rest of their lives. Those who cannot do so have no worth living. Hey!
Damn it, what a phony geezer.
Wow, JD Salinger, a good call.
He doesn't even qualify as an artist if this is true. He's stealing the ideas from talented students in exchange for securing their livelihood.
SpongeBob, me Bob. Alright, Pistol, enjoy the dinner cooking. I'm just gonna keep munching these fucking cookies.
They must
and,
all
like...
be his pupils through his cognition. See even says that they have no worth. Madarame will keep them around as long as they're useful to him. But the moment they're not...
He's treating them like slaves or tools.
Wow.
Why is Yusuke keeping quiet about this?
He did say that he owes Madarame his life for being taken in.
But still...
When we were at the exhibit, I praised one of the pieces on display.
Do you guys think the bandolier shotgun shells at like thigh level is very effective as a means of transporting those shells?
But Kitagawa-kun acted
On both sides,
strange.
does that matter? Like, you could sell me on the right, because you'd feed them. Or like on the left, rather, because you could feed them like if it's an underfeeding shotgun, or right if it's like a side-loading shotgun. You could sell me on one or the other, but like both of them, I don't know. I don't think that's a very good bandolier
That piece
placement.
was plagiarized too.
What's the call? Ain't this enough to target Madarame?
You don't even get started on the top of the shotgun. At that point, you just have to figure it out. What are you using? Fucking hunt the shotgun from Halo? Please. Fuck it, let's kick his ass. We're getting dangerously close to playing a game.
Hold on, you two.
I mean, yeah, Sassy, it beats it like by a mile, but just there is other bandolier placement options, is all I'm saying. Fucking, you say what? French toast and bacon? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah.
We should confirm these facts with Yusuke once more.
Why? Yeah, exactly. Hold on. All right, Ryuji, you're permanently in my team. You might be the smartest man here, and only half the time.
It means we should get
With
solid
the giant metal
evidence that
spine,
such crimes
Sassy?
actually took place.
Possibly, yes. Impractical as possible. I mean, if you had to. They make, well, so they make shotgun shells that fit grenade launchers, and I have fired a belt-fed grenade launcher. It was not man-portable exactly, but I'm just saying, with the right application of two technologies, you could make a terrible disaster.
Besides, there's too much we don't know about Madarame yet.
There's too much we don't know. What don't we know?
You're right. I'll try contacting Kitagawa-kun.
Okay, so like, Chad, hear me out. We know this fucker's got a palace. We know he's a bad dude.
I might be able to get the truth out of him if I
And yet
accept
we
his model.
don't know enough to kick his ass yet? Are you high?
You all better come with me, okay? I'm scared to go alone.
Famous, renowned artist, huh? Oh, this might be tougher than Kamoshida.
You do know that famous and renowned means the same thing, right? No, of course you don't. I'm not kidding.
Well, we'll just prep ourselves until we get confirmation from Yusuke.
Yeah, more than welcome. I fired Dragon Breath. It is something you are allowed to do, I guess. Mostly what it is a great way to make a mess of everything briefly. But it does look cool. It looks cool as shit.
This is our first
If that's what you're going
real
for,
Phantom Thieves.
then
We're gonna
yeah,
succeed
it's
no matter what.
it's great if you just want to look cool as fuck. Fuck, why am I suddenly so tired? What the shit? And I just drank the last of my water. Whack. Let's see how Yusuke feels. Let's give a shit about like, oh look, I got the fucking aroma machine. I got like a fucking diffuser downstairs now. I'm gonna sleep it out, I guess. For no reason, I'll sleep it out.
Hey, it's me.
Waste all the time we have to be. We could be doing anything
I
else.
just can't forgive Madarame, but what Aunt said made me think.
Oh, that's dangerous. Don't start doing that now.
Do Yusuke, are we just a bunch of thugs?
Who cares? Probably.
It ain't like he thinks it is. It pisses me off just thinking about it.
Alright, Ryuji, this is a great time for a little bit of personal growth you're not gonna have. It don't matter what he thinks. If he thinks that we're fucking thugs, who cares? We pry this stupid bullshit away from him like a child that's holding a fucking taser. Yeah, that shit's fine and it's cool and he's not actually hurt anyone yet, but eventually that shit's gonna be a problem, right? So you take it away. And he's gonna cry. He's gonna be very upset that you took this from him. But, you know, but by doing so, we protect him, so he's gonna get over it.
Good people have to put up with so much crap, well, it makes me sick.
I don't know, man. Fuck. Leave me alone.
Don't tell Anna. Well, see.
These people will sit around here fucking debating shit I wouldn't even think of. Everything we're doing is a bunch of self-righteous hootenanny. It's a self-righteous fucking bunch of hoopla anyway. Let's just fucking do it. Just be yourself, dude. Oh, like, cover yourself in paint. No. I won't take it seriously. You can't make me.
I got a response from Kitagawa-kun. He said he wants me to come over after school today.
A belt of magazines tied together. How much of a pain in the ass would it be to drop the empties? Dude, you'd be loud and unreasonable, and I'd love it. Invalid command. It's true. I don't do serious. I just do I'm me at the best of times. Oh, also, on the subject of belt-fed weapons, here's a great little anecdote from my time in service. Oh wait. Something stupid is happening.
Yikes. She got a hold of Mishima today? It'd suck if she noticed us.
Okay.
Anyway, as I was saying before that shit happened,
Let's get some dirt. Thinking about what?
Don't you think Kitagawa-kun? I mean, they
oh
live
my
together. The only reason I
gosh,
can
this
say-
conversation is still happening.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not.
Prepared for what?
It's just like, bro, we've talked.
Something seemed different.
Not at all.
I don't know.
Nope,
Huh. We gotta talk.
Kitagawa-kun seemed really happy when I agreed to be his model. Once he finishes drawing and gets a little friendlier.
Alright, cool. We're gonna be doing this weird style.
I thought it would just be you coming, Takamaki-san.
Anyway, so, as I was saying though, on the subject of belt-fed weapons, I one time had a soldier who was very new and very debatable in the knowledge of gun thing. And I may have to listen to report, and if I have, you'll ask for forgiveness as I always do. But, so, he was new, right? And he showed up, and they stuck him into my weapons team, like, immediately. And they were like, hey man,
stop making
he's
such
straight
odd
from basic.
assumptions.
He will probably be fine.
absolutely
He
no
isn't, like,
interest in her as
broken
someone of the
yet. And
opposite
we're like,
sex.
okay, sure. And so I grabbed this dude up, and we'll call him T. I grabbed up T, and I was like, hey man, you just got out of basic. You know how to use a machine gun, correct? You did it less than 8 weeks ago. And he's like, totally. And I'm like, you're for real though, right now? You know how? He said, yeah. I said, all right. So I put you behind one. I don't expect you to hit shit with it. I expect you to just be able to use it enough to get off my fucking firing range when we get, like, because we had like a range in like 2 days. And I figured, I get him up there, he held the trigger down, we get him off the fucking range, and everything will be fine.
Huh?
Until we could do better with it. Yeah, also legitimate. I don't want to watch this either. So anyway, let me take him out there. And he says, he assures me it's good. I don't believe him, but I gotta take the risk, because I can't afford to, like, teach him what everyone else already knows. So we get him the fuck out there. Right? This man. This brilliant man. The first thing that happens, we have another guy. He goes up. His name's Murphy. Good guy. Murphy walks up, and he runs his weapon and sorry, like rather we have T go first. That's right. I'm wrong. I'm sorry. We have T go first. We have T go first because we're gonna get him off the line. So we have T go first. He grabs it up. He basically just empties the belt. Nothing extraordinary happens. He doesn't hit real good, but no one cares because he's a fuzzy and we don't give a shit what he does. Then after that guy's done, after that I said, hey, T, AG for Murphy. So I just need him to feed rounds to this machine gun while Murphy uses it, right? And that should be simple, and he can't fuck that up, right? It's literally just lay there on your hands and knees, linking with linked rounds, lay on your belly with linked rounds, and hold your hands up as though you're offering them to the gods, letting them spray, like letting them drag across your palms until the machine is done eating, right? Easy peasy. Can't fuck this up, right? I was wrong. I was so wrong.
Not really.
You wouldn't believe how fucking wrong I was. So.
Well then, let's get started.
Hold on, I got that text I told y'all about. Anyway, so I was like, there's no way you can cock this up too bad. Well, anyway, like I was saying, he's sitting there, and he's like, okay, I got this. I'm like, cool. So we put a starter belt of 50 rounds in my machine gun.
Hey.
And he hits me with a... He's like, I got it. I said, cool. I said, get that next 200 linked on there. I'm going to go back here. So I stepped off the range. I can't be up there with them. This is their show now. Well, so my machine gun goes bang 50 times as it's supposed to. And then it goes clunk and stops. That's not very good, but it's not world ending, right? He stands up, begins waving his arms and calls a ceasefire and shuts the whole fucking range down mid-iteration. Now, I've assumed this means the reason my gun has stopped firing is because Murphy has died of some type of, you know, I assume a heart attack or, you know, some type of fucking blood clot in the brain, right? I assume something terrible has happened. Otherwise, this man wouldn't be so stupid as to shut down an entire range for a dead gun. Surely. I am once again wrong. The ceasefire's called, the range officer comes out, everyone's very mad. Like, the sergeant never seen the whole thing, is very upset, everyone's very mad. We walk over to see what's happened, because we need to know. And this man looks at me and I said, what? I said, I ran over and checked on Murphy. I said, Murphy, are you alright? He goes, oh yeah, I'm fine. And that's why I knew I was in for something good. So I grabbed up T. I said, what the fuck is going on? He says, the gun stopped working. I said, right. But I'm not mad or confused yet. I'm like, okay, that's fine. This is a teachable moment. He doesn't know that you're not supposed to do this. I'm like, so I can just teach him. Everyone's going to be cool. We'll go back to work. I said, okay, I told him that. I said, hey man, don't call us for that. I'm like, just let it lay, it's fine. I said, let's go see what's wrong with it. So we walk over, and I see immediately what's wrong with it. So you know how, like, bullets, right? You know how, like, the pointy end should be, like, towards the guys that you want to shoot with them? So these weren't, right? These were unfortunately pointing the other direction. This mad bastard had, by force of arms, by sheer strength, brute fucking strength, linked the goddamn things backwards! What you gotta understand, the way they work is they have these, like, grooves, these teeth, that link into each other to make the belt, right? The belt is actually a series of, it's not an actual belt, it's a series of metal clips that link together, and they're only supposed to go one way. This mad bastard had flipped the belt upside down and just, like, monster truck fucking force. Smush them together. Yeah, it was fucking maddening, right? And so, naturally, when it fed into the weapon just went, oh, no, and stopped working. Because it can't feed that. It was actually a 0% chance that that it even worked. And I was just sitting there like, this is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. I'm just gonna let the cat do whatever while I'm talking. And like, I just looked at him and I'm just sitting there like wide-eyed, like this is incredible. And so
it's weird how flashy that door is.
I was like, hey man, get off the fucking line.
A door with a hefty lock.
I wish, Tio. I wish I had. It was on a
It's no good.
It was on a phone that I no longer possess.
I'm sorry. Am I the problem?
No, not at all. It's just I'm having trouble staying
Let's see here.
today.
But like I said, it was
I'm
really
sorry.
wild.
We'll
it was
have to resume this
bizarre
another time.
how he was able to achieve this. I wish I had. It was on an old phone, but it was really funny because I was like, bro, this was in like 2012 though, right? So it's been quite a few years. But it was really, really funny, and I was like, oh my god, dude, you're for real. And he's like, he goes, my bad, because I didn't. He goes, I just thought you had to link them together. So he thought as long as they were linked, that it would just eat them regardless. And it was like, okay, whatever. And I thought that maybe that's just him being an F&G, right? Like I thought if he's just like a new guy fucking around, he just doesn't know that things are gonna get better. Like he's a fuzzy man, you know. Like things will get better. He'll just stop being an idiot. I was wrong. I was so wrong. I was immensely wrong. Over my course of my time with him, I watched him do things I would never have believed possible. I watched him do that one time. He would, like I said, I watched him do that. I watched him drive his car into a bridge one time. Like, in order to not go to work the next day, he thought crashing his car into a bridge would prevent him from having to come to work at the army. And he would go see a girl. That is not how that worked, as it turns out. I once told him to drive fence posts and gave him a hammer to drive them with, and he proceeded to bang them into the earth with his helmet instead. It was among them. He was a fascinating individual.
It's about those.
By far the most atrocious thing. I gotta get to the part where I can save because I gotta go pick her up. But by far the most atrocious thing. I'm just gonna skip this. You guys get the gist of this, I think. But like I said, we're just gonna let this ride. Yeah, he's fucking. Are you all right with this? He's fucking stealing shit. All right, cool. He's calling the cops. We're gonna fuck off. Cool. We have to leave now. He called the police. It's time for us to go. But anyway.
He's totally out of his mind! How dare that Yusuke?
Oh, he also told lady he wants to see her naked. Anyway, by far the most egregious thing old T did was at one point he stopped using the dumpster outside of the barracks because he thought using the dumpster required too much energy from him. And so he just started throwing trash bags of his trash up into the fucking roof, like into the ceiling. He started like lifting, like he would like lift the fucking the like popcorn ceiling up and would like throw trash bags up there until he had like this nightmarish filth hive above his room, and the entire barracks just smelled like hot garbage because it's fucking Texas.
Madarame's no different from Kamoshida. The assholes using Yusuke.
And so like at some point, you know, like they're doing like health and safety inspections of the building, and they realize that this foul member of Clan Pestilence is just living here, storing his garbage in the walls and avoiding the sunlight. Like kind of nothing. By this point in his career, he kind of turned out to be a real dud from like day one. After the car thing, he just stopped coming to work a bunch, and like it was a whole thing. He was not a very good soldier, but at some point he just like was determined to be just a detriment, and they were kicking him out anyway, so just kind of let him live in his room. But this like foul creature was just dwelling in the darkness and storing trash in the ceiling, and did so for like 8 months.
Anyways, we gotta go after this guy.
And
Madarami's the
like,
kind of target we've been waiting for.
and when he got kicked out, he finally like left. Like he finally just bailed. He went AWOL and no one gave a shit. I don't know what happened to him. He eventually just got so tired of living in this room that he just left and no one ever saw him again. Like he didn't like transition out. Like he was just gone. He just took his shit and left, and we were like, okay. So he fucked off, and I don't know how they solved that one. That one's beyond me. I don't actually care. But what I was gonna say is that he just like fucked off, and we had to clean his room out. And like we debated the efficacy of just burning the place down, because like it was for real, wall to wall, like ceiling to like above his ceiling was just straight garbage, just hot, stinky fucking garbage. But the only good news was he left all of his equipment behind, so we got to cannibalize his fucking equipment. And use it for our own ends. So we got extra like plates and shit. It was pretty fucking cool, but in that regard, but you had to sanitize the shit out of them. We had a sergeant with a real funny sense of humor though. When we got tasked, he was on our squad, so our squad had to go clean his room out, which means we had to go take the ceiling trash down. Oh, are you not confident in yourself? You ain't confident being naked for a stranger in a weird rusty shack? Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. But anyway, like I was saying though, we're gonna, Ryuji knows. I don't know this. I'll talk about this shit later. I'll give you guys like the recap of this conversation in a minute. But like I said though, so this man, we cleaned it out, and our sergeant had a real funny sense of humor, right? So he made us do the whole thing in fucking mop gear, because it was like a health hazard. We went in there in like full fucking like anti-chemical gear. With like, you know those pesticide sprayers? Oh, I can save here, thank God. You know those pesticide sprayers that you pump? We filled them with like bleach and like carried them in there like flamethrowers, wearing like fucking chem gear, and just started like lighting his room up. And like we dug the trash out, and it filled the fucking dumpster up because it was like 8 months of one man's garbage. I kid you not, it was 37 pizza boxes. Most of them had like old pizza in them. They just like petrified in the Texas heat in the attic. It was fucking awful, man. The fact the whole place didn't have roaches and rats up to our eyes is a miracle. So fucking nasty. But thinking about it makes me laugh. Why me?
You're better off talking to him in person. All I know is, and that it might. I'll have him wait for you at Shibuya State, the guy.
Alright.
I told him to approach you. Good luck.
Why would you tell a stranger to approach me? You're basically telling him I'm a like mind criminal. Alright, let me just save here.
Oh yeah.
I can decorate my room. Let me go ahead and decorate. I'll put a ramen bowl. There we go. A whole bowl of fucking a whole ramen bowl on this shelf right now. Just a whole bowl of ramen. But yeah, guys, that's my fucking tea story. I had to skip. I had to speed it up a bit because I do have to leave. But yeah, so that was fucking awful, right? So the conversations I skipped. Basically, we told dude we didn't believe him that Madarame is not a bad dude, and he threatened to call the police on us. And we said no, fuck that. He said, well, he won't call the cops until a private security firm to come burn down our houses and kill our children, as long as Anne models nude for him. She was nonplussed. I thought it was funny, and I continued to make jokes about it. Let's see, anything else? The lady that walked up is an alcoholic reporter. She wanted us to tell her dirt on Madarame. We don't have any. And I think that about covers it. When we come back, we're going to get through this next, like, 20 minutes of game, and we're going to just, you know, fucking slam into this shit full tilt, and maybe even play the game. And actually do some dungeon crawling. So that's what I'm looking forward to on the comeback. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. I've had a ton of fun. Yeah, one full ramen bowl beats 37 half-empty pizza boxes. You got me there, T.O. And also, Dare Burger, that's the point. As long as you're not like as big of a fuck-up as that, I think you're doing just fine. Yeah, okay. I'll catch y'all later. I probably won't get back on tonight because by the time I get back, it'll be close to 7 local time, which means I'll be running up on like the 8 o'clock cutoff. And I don't see a point in firing this thing up to play for like 30 minutes and then, like, you know, not get much done. If I can find some open time in the next couple of days, which I'm sure there will be, I might throw some time at it. It just depends on what the schedule in the studio looks like and what my schedule looks like. But yeah, love you guys. I had a ton of fun. I had an absolute ton of fun. So I will talk to you guys very soon. Nothing but love from me as always. I'm very excited about coming back and actually playing some RPG as opposed to whatever the fuck I've been doing the last hour. I liked it better when we were making fun of Maruki. That was a lot more fun than actually having the story projected at us for the last hour. So we'll get back at it here soon, and I'll catch y'all then. Have a good night.